Back in September, the Dolphins lost a blowout in their first game against the Jets. Can New York finish the sweep? Find out next on EA Sports.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
The pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Danny Shelton muscles his way in for the sack.
Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? We usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took them to the limits.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
Here's Aaron Sipas now.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in Week 2. And it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. He'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. 1st and 10 for Dalton. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets have taken a first quarter lead. It's good by Bus, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line.
So Miami coming out for their second drive.
Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Going deep here for Parker. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And coming up on their 2nd drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they really had some week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Uncorks one for Davis. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Corey Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets get the quick strike touchdown. Extra point by Bass. And good. That'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. Miami set to take over. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot. But they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
And he's taken down. Back in his own center. For the run, Fatukasi forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
He's got Fuller. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly